òní lọ́jọ́ ayọ̀ rẹ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́jọ́ ìbí máa gbèsè ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹsẹ̀ rajó ìjó ọpẹ́ bọ́lọ́hún mi máa ṣe òun. kó má bọ́lá gbìtàn kó lọ́lá rí kó má bẹ̀kún pẹ̀lú òṣèṣàyè rẹ̀ ṣàmì ayé bá mi kọ́ lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ̀yìn ìyẹn kọ́ lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹni yẹn bá dùn kọ́ lọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ̀yìn ìjọba lókè pọ́nlé.
Níkòròdú ẹ̀lúkú mẹ́dẹ́ ẹ̀lúkú mẹ́dẹ́mẹ́dẹ́ ẹ̀lúkú mẹ́dẹ́mẹ́dẹ́.
The lineage of royalty is said to be characterized by an exceptional indulgence, patriotism, loyalty, affection, utmost esteem, hero worshipping, and plague of eminence, to mention a few. The offspring of royal houses are naturally referred to as children born with silver spoons in their mouth. Also, the descendants of this family usually get exposed to all the wherewithal that makes smooth upbringing and facilitate children's growth from grace to glory. On the contrary, all these aforementioned work against a destined icon who came into this world at the early 1970s. On the fateful day of 8th November 1971, a destined child was born into a dual royal families. In the evening of that fateful day, the Rangers on duty ushered in a new promising child into the royal families of Oguntade and Radimo from the paternal side, and the royal house known as Igaoni Bale of Isaleko from the maternal side, specifically the family of late Pakashima Kasali Olangbe of Ikorodu and late Madam Ajoke Ade Kashimawu welcomed their illustrious daughter into the world of mystery. Unfortunately, Madam Adejoke's son was set at noon. She left this strange world at an incipient stage of her life journey. And this illustrious personality was deprived motherly affection, motherly role, from whom she could have derived lessons and practices of how to navigate her meaning into the world of stages and make something meaningful out of it. Isn't that bittersweet? Of this icon, you wonder? It's none other persons than Ajia Gania Adetutu Olaniko Ukidon ni Kashimawu, the bona fide daughter of the soil of the famous royal families of Oguntade and Radimo of Ikorodoga in Lutiko Salaru, meaning Ikorodu, a town full of high caliber of inhabitants, with no iota of lower classes, let alone a pauper. From all these fantasies, Adetutu, unlike her contemporaries at this time, never had a taste of any of them. Rather, she had learnt through the hard way, right from her childhood, that life is never a bed of roses. To her, all roads that lead to success must be through hard work boulevard. In her philosophy, success is not about greatness. It is about consistency of hard work. Her belief is success isn't owned, it is leased, and the rent is due every day by hard work impute. In her kids, she stuck the mindset of success as something that does not only encapsulate the amount of strides, but also embedded with the amount of challenges one has to encounter and overcome in the course of making something out of life. With this broader philosophy, little Gonia started her struggle to becoming worthwhile in life at a very tender age. She struggled through her college days, venturing into petty trading to make ends meet and survive herself through school. As fate would have it, adult Ghania gained admission into Lagos State University, and against all odds, she bagged a bachelor degree in chemistry education in 1995. Upon this giant stride, she was admitted into Oriwo Model College in Ikorodu to teach integrated science and chemistry. The struggle continued. Behold, a turnaround of faith began to manifest in her life when she tied the knot with her better half in 1999. An awesome companion, a God-sent Messiah from high heaven. The connotation of God sent or being a Messiah commences from the dual nomenclatures. The husband bears Ganiyu, the wife bears Ganiya. The latter is an indirect case of this business doing, whose namesake was given birth to by other parents. Fate brought them together, and the bolder step was taken on the 27th of June 1999 to become one and live under the same roof. 22 years down the line, Madame Okido looked back and chanted words of appreciation to God Almighty to have given her husband that he removed her from his left rib, a best friend, a genuine lover, a mentor, a confidant, an advisor, a mother and a father in disguise, a pillar, a shield, a veiler. Alhaji Goniyu Olalikon Ogidan, the true descendant of Iga Olorogun Isaleko, Lagos Southwest Nigeria, and the mother from Olasuwo family, Ikorodu. What an interchangeable coincidence again. These set of coincidences are very rare and connote a thoughtful, deeper meaning at a closer examination. Having born in Lagos metropolis together, bearing same names, had same upbringing in Ikorodu town, went to same high school in Lagos, both parents from Lagos Island and Ikorodu interchangeably, same height, same skin color, same brown eyeballs. All of this connotes deeper meaning, and it's indeed overwhelming. Madame Goniya Adetutu, the wife of Alhaji Ganiu Olalekon Ogidan, to Mr. Olalekon Ogidan, Adetutu has been an illuminator in his life. She is a woman of substance, a woman of an inestimable value, who glued to him at the hair stages of the relationship when he was struggling to make something from life, when their household income was a pittance. To him, Adetutu is his onidro, meaning my guarantor. To the family, Adetutu is a courageous motivator, an adapter par excellence, a dutiful and resilient wife, a mother of the children, a workaholic, a rallying point for the family, a master planner, home builder, encourager, organizer, self-sacrificing, accommodating. To him, words would not be sufficient to express who Adetutu is. Hajia Ganiya's quest for knowledge continued when she sought greener pastures in another land, United States of America to be precise. Here, she continued her educational pursuit as a master's degree student in public health from University of New England, Maine. Hajia Ganiya Ogida, a certified respiratory therapist whose philosophy has always been doing what you know how to do best with the spirit of solidarity, volunteering, and humanitarian purposes. In a graduate school program, she did internship with Harris County Public Health, HCPH, with a capstone that centered on building community resilience among West African community post Hurricane Harvey, a project which serves as an eye-opener to the inhabitants of West African community and the HCPH. To her, giving back to the society is a passion she cherishes so much. Her capstone project became a panacea to bridging the wide gap between her people, West African community, and Harris County. She was the facilitator of amalgamated programs of HCPH and African community. Health, they say, is wealth. The West African communities are now exposed to myriads of palliatives from HCPH, among which are free checkups, free COVID 19 vaccination, free emergency food benefit across different strategic centers in the communities, with inclusion of religious societies among other beneficiaries. During this program, a Persian Islamic organization, Nasrullah Al-Fatih Society Worldwide, Houston branch of it, was one of the leading advocates of these programs, a way of commemorating Harris County's efforts in ensuring all municipalities under it are adequately vaccinated. Talking about NASFAT, taking lead in the crusade of healthy environment. Hajia Goniya Ogidon is a staunch member of NASFAT since 2008. Her persistency was facilitated by her husband, who's shown much commitment and selfless service towards this worthy cause. In the year 2014, Hajia Goniya was appointed the coordinator of Arabic class. The opportunity to serve gave her an open window to enroll all her children for the program. 4 years after, her dutiful nature earned her the position of being the